This video is brought to you by the great folks at XanaXdu. Yes, your boy got sponsored. They are going to have a huge sale this upcoming Boxing Day, which is the 26th for all my American fans. That is something that other people celebrate. Not really a thing here in America, but a lot of good deals, and I will give you the deets in the video. So make sure you're paying attention because it's a really cool deal, and I really hope that you, if you're looking for Vital Brace stuff, I think this is the best time to get them. And they're going to get them from XanaXdu. Thanks again to XanaXdu. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate the support. This is easily one of the biggest projects that I've been looking forward to. I think a lot of you have been looking forward to this as well. And this is going to completely change the game, if you ask me. I think that this is probably going to inspire a lot of change and a lot of innovation in the fandom and the community, and that is of course Vincent Veek's upcoming release. I was gonna say newest release, but it's actually not out yet technically, and that upcoming release is of course the Vital Pet. This is something that I have been waiting for quite some time now. It's finally here. It's finally time to open it and unbox it and check it out and show you guys what you should expect if you do happen to purchase one, or if you have already purchased one, which is very cool. So we're gonna, after the cut, we're gonna jump right into the video, which I'm super happy about. Okay. Again, big shout out, big thanks to Vincent Veek for sending this to me. I'm so happy that I got this opportunity. I'm so cool. I'm so cool. I am so cool. No, I feel so happy, and this is so cool, and I cannot wait to see how this is actually going to run. Beautiful. I'm not going to show the front because this has my address. I believe it has Vincent's address too, so not really a fan of doxing myself or someone else today. Maybe later on I'll take someone down with me. I think I'll do it to myself first though, before anything. But either way, this is the box. Came in a nice small little box there. Isn't that nice? This video was brought to you by XanaXdu. I had to redo this because the deal actually got even better. So there are going to be a group of restocks that are getting sliced in price for Boxing Day. This is a Boxing Day special at XanaXdu, and the deals are really sick. You guys should definitely get on them ASAP. As you're watching this video, they should be up on his website. Link in the description down below. The DIM file, originally $12.99, will now be $9.99. Volume 3, the DImcard set, originally $18.99, will now be $8.99. Mad Black Roar will now be $18.99. Not a bad price for something that is really hard to get right now. The original DIM holster was $21.99. It will now be $13.99. The VB special is at $75.99. Really not bad. That's pretty much MSRP, the original price of the special VB. And remember, the special VB is the only one that comes with the VMon DIM. So VMon fans, you might want to get on that. The Digivice V is going from $59.99 to $45.99, and the black Vital Brace was $65.99. It will now be $45.99. So you can get the Digivice V or the black VB for the same price pretty much, which is amazing. And if you are looking to make yourself a Vital Pet, right now we don't know if the Digivice V is compatible. We do know the original Digivice, or the original Vital Brace is, so not a bad investment if you want to send it over to Veek for him to turn into this. Check out their awesome sale for Boxing Day over at XanaXdu. Let them know that your boy sent you. Please support them. They support us, and they are a trustful website. It's got Zan's seal of approval, so don't you guys worry your pretty little heads. So check them out. Thank you so much to XanaXdu for sponsoring this video. I really appreciate it. Alright, so let's actually jump into this. Where's my knife? Where's my knife? I took it away. And I put it here. Okay, so let's talk about this. This is, again, from Vincent Veek. He is the creator of the Vital Watch, which was a pretty famous Vital Brace mod kit / just mod in general that you could have. I'm about to like cut myself. I'm so excited. So this was a mod kit / mod. The Vital Watch was a mod kit / I don't know, mod. It's a mod. It's a mod of the Vital Brace that made it look a lot more like a normal watch. Gave it a circular face, gave it USB Type-C charging, a couple other bells and whistles, and it was really, really cool. I never ended up getting one just because I was fine. The only thing about it that was like, that like, oh, I almost got it was the Type-C charging. But I really didn't have any extras at that point, and I just didn't have the money to buy one, so I never got around to buying one. A lot of people did recommend one to me and recommended me, so I've been following his stuff for a while now. And then when he announced the Vital Pet, this is one thing I was like, I really want to be a part of this. I really want to check this out. So the thing about the Vital Pet that is different is that it is not trying to make the Vital Watch or the Vital Brace look like a watch anymore. It's really trying to convert the Vital Brace into being something more pocketable. It is also trying to make the Vital Brace into something that is a lot more accessible. Because if you remember, some people with darker skin tone, the heart rate sensor doesn't really work for them. Some people are just not able to walk around. There's people with disabilities and they can't walk around. And so that's another really kind of like negative aspect to the original Vital Brace. This is a way to make it a lot more accessible to a lot more people. And that's the biggest thing that I am the most excited about this device, is not just the fact that it looks like a Digivice and it really looks nice, and it's made by someone who is a really cool member of the community and someone who knows what they're doing, but it's also the fact that it's just a lot more accessible to a lot more people. That is the coolest part about the Vital Pet. This is my first time unboxing this. I'm very excited. And I do know that, so Vincent Veek is such a cool guy. He sent these to a couple other content creators. I don't know when they're going to be posting their videos, but expect some more videos about the Vital Pet very soon from your favorite content creators. I don't know if I want to like say who may or may not be making a video, but some cool people. You might be subscribed to them. I'll probably link to their videos later on after they upload them. I don't want to kind of blow the, blow the lid on that. But me and one of the other content creators, he forgot to send us the DImcards that came with the original Vital Brace. So what he did is he actually bought a Vital Brace, gutted it, put it in here for us, and then sent it to us, which is awesome. So there's two things you can do, same as the Vital Pet. You can either send in your Digivice or your Vital Brace. Right now, the Digivice V technically isn't compatible with what they're doing right now, and I'll get to that later, I promise. You send in your Vital Brace, right? You either send it in, give it to them, and they'll convert it for you, or you can just buy the kit yourself and gut your own Vital Brace and put that together on your own. It's completely up to you. Now, I did talk to Vincent. He did tell me that right now, they're going to be available in like batches from like 5 to 10 that you can buy. Once they're, gone, they're kind of gone. Vince is one guy doing all this stuff, so keep that in mind. This is one dude doing like all this work, so that's why he's not. That's why you can't just click buy on one of them and then you get one, because he's doing everything. He's printing them out, fixing the prints, putting it together, all that stuff. So give your boy a break. Try not to completely bombard him after this video, please, and be patient. So here we go. Oh boy, look at that. What? That's so cool. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it feels great. It's a lot smaller than I thought, and I have tiny hands. Not that I'm saying that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. It just looks so big in his hands, in the videos at least. Wow, look at that. Ooh, clean. This is the Vital Pet, my friends. This is the Vital Pet Trash Taste. One day I'll be on that show. Trash Lord edition, sorry. This is the Trash Lord edition of the Vital Pet. We got white, and we have this UV reactive green, clear green filament. This is really nice. This is beautiful. So the thing about this, and I really like the texture on here. He was talking about the texture, and honestly, I fuck with that. How did he even do that? Because that doesn't really... I'm going to assume that's like the build plate that they gave it that texture. but it feels nice. I really like it. He mentioned that it's kind of like a worry stone, and I feel that, honestly, I really do. And when he said worry stone, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker is down as hell. Because I have a worry stone right over here. A pirate worry stone, it's one of my favorites. But yeah, this kind of has that feeling, like kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of like that kind of fidgety kind of feeling with it. Yeah, I don't have UV light handy, but that kind of gives you an idea of how that would look under UV light. You kind of can't see it. I don't know why I bothered, but it looks very nice. Oh, you can kind of see right here from this angle. See that? It's UV reactive, which is freaking sick. So this is a color you can actually get. The colors that he had us choose from, I believe, are actual filaments that he has. Now, I was very close to getting something like purple and like a gunmetal gray. I didn't do that because I like, clear stuff. Clear stuff is awesome. It's kind of glow in the dark. It kind of is very similar to like a glow in the dark, version 20th almost in a way, but not really. This right here is glass, which is really awesome. Feels really premium and makes me feel very comfortable about the durability. Got this nice little triangle here. It just looks nice. This is Vincent Vique's logo. He is not going to be offering custom logos, just letting you know, because this piece he cuts out. He prints, obviously, cleans it, and then puts it in here and glues it. Same thing with this and the triangle. We have the door to put more DIM cards in, and that's pretty cool. You can get a little hint, get a little look at the mechanism there. I love that. This is why I love clear things. And in here, this is the DIM card slot right there. And I forgot which DIM card. You know what? The DIM card I'm going to put in this first. Not going to be a Digimon DIM. You'll see in a second. So yeah, right here on the side is a little door. Oh, mine's a little tight. That's fine. It's a little door to hold an extra DIM card. So you can carry a DIM card with you, which is really sick. I like that a lot. So you can either carry, obviously, an extra DIM card, or you can carry something like the Versus DIM with you, which is really cool. This side, we have the A and B buttons and a Type-C charger. Your boy likes to see that. I like me some Type-C. I'm very happy that he did that. Now, again, in the box, there's something else. I'm pretty sure you guys have been staring at this, wondering what the hell this is. This is the upgrade memory, okay? Not a DIM card. Not a DIM card, not a DIM card. Hashtag not a DIM card. This is not what he's selling. This is not what he's doing. And I'll tell you what this is in a second. Another thing in here is a belt clip. So you can really go old school and get yourself a little belt clip with your Vital Pet. And this belt clip looks really strong, which I'm very excited about. Already pre-installed the screws here. Thank you very much. As you can see, there's a little indent right there. That's for the heart rate sensor, which does get disabled in this mod, and I'll show you that in a second. So he didn't pre-install these just because he gave us the option, which I really appreciate. I'm probably gonna carry this in my pocket, to be honest, because I like the way it looks. But then again, I don't know, I might make like some cosplay, and if I ever do a cosplay, I'm probably gonna wear that because that looks really nice. And it's printed in the same materials that he printed the pet in, which is awesome. Upgrade memory, and you can see here there's a little U and a little M, and I absolutely love this. I think this is a resin print. Now, if you can see, there's like some glue here, and it's a little. It's kind of obvious that it's glued there. From what he said, they haven't really figured out a way to glue this yet. They will figure it out very soon, because these DIM card, the upgrade memory is a custom PCB. And if you didn't know, there is currently a chip shortage, so that is kind of slowing the pace down on this, which is a shame, but it is what it is. So that's kind of one of the holdups to this project, why it hasn't it's kind of been a little slow lately. It's because of the upgrade memory, which is the most important part of this whole entire thing, honestly. This is taking them a long time to figure out. Not really figure out, they already figured out. Just logistically getting as many as possible quickly is something that is they're trying to figure out. So the way this works is that the upgrade memory, again, is important because this has custom firmware on it. So this loads the Vital Pet with custom firmware. So the Vital Pet, as he has given it to me, is just your standard issue Vital Brace. The OG Vital Braces specifically. So the white brace, this is the version special, the black brace, those, not the Digivice V. They're still trying to figure out if this is compatible with the Digivice V. So when you put this into your Vital Pet, what this does is it loads it with custom firmware, and that custom firmware disables the heart rate sensor, so you don't have to worry about having this on your wrist anymore, which is why you're able to put it in your pocket. It adds the sleep function from the Digivice V. It also adds a new background, which is really sick, and that background I'm really excited for because it looks really cool. And it makes trophies more important. It, like, actually adds like a function to trophies. And that's the only thing about this that, like, I like it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know how that works if you're like fighting someone IRL. Like if I use the versus dim from this to something else. So the way this works is that trophies actually increase your accuracy. So if you have a lot of trophies, that actually makes you a bit stronger. And that's something they added in there to make it makes it so that the level 15 boss fight is a little more, you know, less of a pain in the ass, really, so that it kind of increases your accuracy, which also gives you more of a reason to even want to grind for more trophies, because once you hit like mega, I personally don't grind for more trophies because there's no point, but this actually gives you a reason to. So like I said, real glass here, really nice. I like that. I think there's nothing else to do other than turn it on. So here we go. Oh, he already loaded it on. Ooh. He already loaded it on. Okay, cool. So as you can see, there's this awesome vaporwave background. It is like the sunset with the thing, and it's like a classic like background. I absolutely love that. Oh, he actually already. Oh. Okay, I gotta hit up Vince then. This is important. So here's the thing. Like I said, me and someone else actually, he forgot to give us the DIM cards that came with our actual Vital Braces. So it looks like he already preloaded this with Pulsemon for me. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. This kind of matches Pulsemon's colors in a way too. But the thing about that is I don't know if I can transfer this. If I transfer this into the app, I don't know if I can transfer him back into the app because I have my original Pulsemon. I don't have the Pulsemon that this one came with. We'll find out how that works. But yeah, as you can see, it's just a Vital Brace. So he is asleep right now. Why is he asleep? Oh, wait, there's more. Oh shit. Oh, he added more. Oh, that's cool. So we have the classic blue background. We have the classic blue background. We have the vaporwave background. We have this cool background, which is like, it's like a cave. It's really cool looking. I don't really know where I'm going to use that for. That's really cool. And then we have the dim background. And that's the cool thing too, is this thing can be used with just one hand. So you can either use it in your left. If you're lefty like me, you use your 2 index fingers for that. Or if you're a righty, just use your thumb, which is really cool. Turn the sound on. Is there no speaker in this? Maybe he ripped up the speaker. Okay, so he's back. He's up. So we hold these two. He's asleep. Hold him again. He's awake. Doesn't really give you like a screen and it says, "Oh, it's awake." It's more like it just happens. The screen flashes, and you gotta really pay attention because there he goes. He's asleep. Hold him again, and he's awake. Pretty cool. I really do like that. That is pretty much it. Oh, you know what? Hold on. There's one thing. Actually, I think that must be. I don't remember that being on the. It immediately goes to the date. I don't remember that being a thing on the normal. I don't remember that being a thing on the normal hardware, or the normal firmware. I think that might be just for this. Let's go over to. Oh yeah, I can't train him yet. Damn it. I can't show off training yet because he's still a baby. Oh, that's another thing that's important. Sleep time is counted towards evolution time now. That is super important if you are someone that likes that feature that was added into the Digivice V. That's back on here too. That's again with the upgrade memory. So this upgrade memory currently has the original firmware for this vital brace in it. I can restore it. However, the way this works is that, let's say I slide this up, I place this in here, it's gonna restore this back to the original firmware. When that happens, whatever's on here is gonna get deleted. So make sure you transfer whatever is on here currently to your app, because if you don't do that, then that Digimon's gonna be lost forever, because it essentially like factory resets the entire like brace or pet. When I place this back in, I can make it a Vital Pet again. I can run the Vital Pet custom firmware. But the thing about that is, let's say I want to turn this into a Vital Pet. I'm tired of again, we don't know if it works for the Digivice V. I don't know where my other Digivice is. But I want to turn this into a Vital Pet, and I put this in there. The one thing is that if I want to restore this one, I can't, because the firmware from this is now on here. This can only hold one backup from one of your Vital Braces. So keep that in mind if you want to do this with multiple Vital Braces, is that the upgrade memory is only going to back up the most recent one that you kind of upgraded. So right now, if I wanted to go back to the normal firmware, I could have just put this in there and it would work. It will start asking for a heart rate. It'll start looking for a heart rate, etc., etc. So yeah. I guess we wait now for this to freaking like evolve so that I can figure out exactly how this is supposed to work, because I forgot to ask him that. That's the one thing I forgot to ask him, is how training works on this now. I mean, obviously, like I said, this is fully compatible with the app. The app doesn't pick this up as something weird and foreign. This is totally compatible with the app. So you can transfer Digimon to and from different Vital Braces, which is really cool. This does not do the whole Digivice V thing where you can use 3 DImcards. So like my DImcards that I already have, that I've already used on my original Vital Brace, and this one I don't think will work on here, which is a bummer. I mean, let's check. So we have my DImcard holder, and these all I think I've used for sure. I just raised Guilmon on the Digivice V, right? Let's see if I can put it in here and if it'll let me. So let's go over to backup. I love how this thing feels. This is like so cool. So while I'm doing this, let's talk about I wouldn't say an elephant in the room, but let's just talk about something that is important that we need to talk about, and that is the initial promise of making these injection molded. So that was the original goal for Vincent Veek. If you checked out the Kickstarter campaign, he originally wanted to make these. He wanted to make these out of. Wow! Look, that fits in there perfectly. Like, that doesn't feel weird at all. That's awesome. Okay, good news. This is very good news. Stuff that I used on the Digivice V does work over here. So that is good. So if you own a Digivice V, your DImcard should work on here. But if you put them in here first and try to put them in another OG Vital Brace, not going to work, because this obviously, this is operating on the original Vital Brace's code, which is one time for DIM use only. But then again, like I said, this kind of circumvents that, because with this, you're allowed to use them up to, I think, 3 times. So now this is the 3rd time I'm using this, according to the new way it's working, because I had it on my old Vital Brace, I used it on this, and now I'm using it on this. So now it's on 3 different devices. So keep that in mind. Cool. All right, that was accepted. I did not want to do that. I wanted to load something else in here, but that's fine. Now we're hatching that. That's fine. Should keep me. Okay, so as you can see, keeps your heart rate at like 80, and then it keeps the resting heart rate, or this bottom one, at 100. And this also becomes more step-based because the accelerometer still works. So you're walking around with this thing, it's kind of like a Digivice now, which is awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna load up the app. We got the Vital Pet. Sadly, my second camera is my phone, so there's not gonna be any like handheld footage of me doing this, but that's fine. So we're gonna put this Guillemon into the app. So we'll go over to sending bracelet to the app. Okay, we're gonna go over to the menu on here, the app menu, touch, and I'm pretty sure it's this. Yep, same spot. So you just tap your phone to your Vital Pet as such, and there he goes. Into the app he goes. Cool. And he's off of, I keep wanting to say watch, he's off of the pet now, which is awesome. Okay, now let's move on to what I want to put into this. So we have a couple of packages here from Amazon JP. There's a couple releases you guys may or may not know. One of them is obviously Angoromon and Jellymon, but that's not what I want to put on here. Angoromon and Jellymon I might raise on the brace itself. I want to raise something different on here. I want to proudly prove to you guys something that I've been saying for months now. I think almost a year, probably a month now. And that is, Wowcha Comrade Akugadim. So this is one of the VBM cards. This just released very recently, I think last week. So this is my first VBM card. I'm going to be buying a lot of these because a lot of my favorite series have been getting VBM cards. So we have Kuga. There's obviously 01 and Hirobi. That's a 2-pack. There is I guess I want to get the special edition Showa 50th anniversary card because that has all the classic I keep wanting to say Digimon now. There's all the classic Kamen Riders on there. But they just announced Kamen Rider Xade too, and I love Xade. So I'll be showing off a lot of these. So these do work on the original Vital Braces. These also work on the Digivice Vs. So you don't need the new VB character watch to play with these. Now, you do miss out on some things though. I will say that. Airgermon, Lost in Translation Mon, made a wonderful video about it, showing off all the differences. Check out their video. I will link it in the description down below. Again, watch that because they go into detail as far as what's going on here. I love the V going on there. It's really nice. So the thing about these cards are, one, they only work with the app that they're for. I don't know if that app is even out yet. I need to check that ASAP. But either way, I don't know if that app is out yet. But this is only compatible with that app. It's called, I think, Characters Lab as opposed to VB Lab. So keep that in mind. 2, if I beat level 15 on this, the Vital Brace doesn't tell the DImcard that I beat level 15. So the level 15 boss is just always going to be locked. That kind of sucks, but do I really care? No. I'll care eventually, but I mean, for now, if I don't have to spend the money, I'm not going to spend the money. So yeah, we're going to pop this into the Vital Pet, and nothing happened. Maybe the custom firmware is not. Maybe the custom firmware is not compatible. Hold on. No, this is awkward. I fucking told you guys, bro. I told you guys. Look at that. I got a little man. It's a little shadow man. Check him out. Look at that shit. Yes! Alright, cool. I just had to, instead of just placing it in, for some reason, I had to put it in and I had to hold it into the brace. I don't know why. Or in the pet. I don't know if that's going to be the case with the Digivice V. Let's actually check with the Digivice V real quick. Let's try it. We'll just pop it in and see if that works. Yeah, for some reason, I have to, hold it. So I'm still waiting on the baby to hatch, or the baby to evolve, really. So we will be back once it evolves so we can see the difference in training. Is there any difference in training? Okay, so we're back. I had to wait 2 hours for that baby to hatch. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So I put... God, I got used to that. Sorry. I put Gallant Mod on here. Medieval Duke Mod specifically. And something I noticed... so it still has the same training as the normal Vital Brace. So you just shake it. So it says crunch, right? It says go, and it's doing the animation. I just shake it. There you go. Not too dissimilar to how it would work normally. Whenever you're, you know, if you're feeling lazy, you just shake your, you know, the watch in your hand. But I think you're almost guaranteed 2 trophies. So yeah, not too dissimilar from, you know, like if you were being lazy. I don't know if it's guaranteed 2 trophies or not. I mean, let's see. Let's just like not, let's just be super lazy and just like not really shake it as much. I doubt it would give us 2 trophies, but you know, it's doing the punch. I mean, technically, if you really think about it, most of the things you can still do in your hand. So if you're one of those people that does really want to still work out with this, so I don't think we'll get any trophies if we just kind of sit it here like this. But like I said, you could still like, I mean, I could still hold this in my hand and punch with it, you know? Oh, like mission clear. And then, yeah, I only got 1. So we still need to at least fill that bar up. So now it kind of becomes like a count mini game, like if this is a pendulum. So like, you know, I go to hard mission dash, and then I just shake the crap out of it. And if I fill the bar, then I get a trophy. So this is, again, it just kind of feels like it's a normal device now. There's obviously no shake. You know, that could be a mod that you could do. I'm pretty sure there's enough room in the back to fit one of those dummy pendulums in here. Maybe that will be something I do in the future. That'd be kind of fun. But yeah, so we already have it filled in, and there you go, mission clear. And now 2 trophies. So that's cool. So you pretty much just shake it now. And as long as you fill that bar up, you get 2 trophies. Because I think before, it counts how quickly you fill the bar in, and it also counts your heart rate. But since the heart rate on here is always a high heart rate, you don't have to worry anymore about the heart rate part, so you just have to worry about the shaking part, which is pretty cool. As you can see, I was able to get my Medieval Dukemon from my Digivice V over here through the app. So it still is 100% compatible with the app, which is awesome. So you could still use this literally just like a Vital Brace, except you don't have to worry about putting it on your wrist anymore. So if you are someone that owns like a smartwatch and you are kind of tired of the fact that you have to dedicate a hand to this device, you don't have to do that anymore. You can just carry this around with you. And you know, you can still do all your missions. You can still do the special missions through the app. You can still store your Digimon into the app and send them back and forth. If you have a Digivice V, the DIM cards that you used on that one still work on here because it doesn't count as the lock. It doesn't count as locked, is what I should say. However, any older DIM cards, like let's say, you know, you have the original Vital Brace, any ones that I put in here are not going to work in here unless I reset them, which I know how to do now on here, so it's no big deal. But if you don't have a Vital Brace to reset them, or B, you don't have the right firmware to reset them, because it only works on, I think, 2 firmwares at the moment, then you're kind of SOL. So just keep that in mind if you're going to send in your Vital Brace to get kind of configured into a Vital Pet. Keep in mind that when you use the upgrade memory, that it'll pretty much factory reset this, and this is considered a new watch. It's considered a new brace. So like if I set this one in, it would pretty much factory reset it, and all the DIM cards I used on this are still, you know, they're still locked to the original version. They're not locked to the newer, you know, firmware that the Vital Pet, the upgrade memory gives you for the Vital Pet. I know that's a little confusing. I will answer any questions you guys have. If I got anything wrong, hopefully Veek will watch this video and kind of clarify some things. I'll make sure I pin his comment. It'll be a pinned comment if he does come in and clarify anything that I messed up on. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Vital Pet though. This is something, again, that I have been super excited for. And I'm very happy to finally have it. This is definitely going to be pretty much like my daily driver as far as Digimon go. I think I'm still going to wear the watch because I can run 2 things at the same time. I have one thing in my pocket, one thing on my wrist. I think that's pretty dope. But yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it. This is the Vital. This is it. This is the Vital Pet. I think that's really cool. That is easily one of the coolest devices I think that's out there right now. And it's not even really a device, it's a mod of the Vital Brace, and this is definitely, like I said, something that I think is super interesting. The Vital Watch was super cool, and I like what he was doing with that, but the Vital Pet, I love this. Again, I think that it is cool that this thing is now a lot more accessible to more people. I think that's the best thing about this. And I know a lot of people just didn't like the fact that it was in a watch kind of, is in a watch design in the first place. A lot of people didn't like that. So this addresses that. And addresses also the heart rate sensor, which was a big thing a lot of people were having troubles with. So I think that's awesome. Also, again, USB Type-C charging. You gotta love it. I'm very happy about that. Type-C, hashtag Type-C, everything. So that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm very excited to see how this goes. These should be launching, I believe, later this year. So all the Kickstarters that Kickstarted the project, you guys should be getting your Vital Pets extremely soon. If by the end of this year, if not early next year. The biggest thing that's holding them up is this little baby right here, sadly. Be patient with my boy Veek. He's a very busy guy, and also, like I said, he's only one guy that's doing all this, and he's doing a damn good job for a one-man army at the moment. I'm gonna go. Take it easy, guys. Take care of yourselves. Huge shout out to Zen and TCG for sponsoring this video. I do really appreciate it. Check out the shop. A lot of cool deals dropping today. They'll probably sell out by the time this video comes out. Hopefully not. So make sure you jump on those deals, because there's some really good prices for some Vital Brace stuff. And hey, maybe you can get an extra OG Vital Brace. You can send it to Veek to make it into a Vital Pet. Look at that. You can buy an extra one just to send it to make it a Vital Pet. That's something I would do, honestly. But yeah, that's it for me. I'm going to go. Take it easy, guys. I love you. Huge shout out to my patrons over here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and everything that we do. And yeah, that's it. Bye. Peace. Ooh.